Hi, Christy. Let's see. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hi, Lori. Hi, April. Welcome. Hi, Holly. Hi, Savvy Sister. Hi, Hidden Lane. Hi, everybody. Let me put a giveaway up. Let's do inspirational notepad shopping list is up. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, Shopping Mama. How are you? Welcome in. Hi, Caitlin. Sassy Sister Spot. Hi, Dom. Hi, Holly. Hi, Meg. Shelly, welcome in. Effie, welcome in. Hi, Joy. This is the one. Ranch, Texas Antiques. Welcome in, everybody. Yes, I'm doing great. Cheers. Grab your coffee. Hi, Rachel. Grab your coffee. We are going to make today summer garden soup. You will see that it is pinned. You can purchase it in the Buy It Now for only $2. And I will send you a hard copy. I will send you a hard copy. Sorry, the fan, but I get hot in here when I'm cooking. Hi, Dunn. Hi, HK. Welcome in. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Lori, and I am Lori Can Shop. And I shop for Ray Dunn for all of you. This is week 7, I believe, week 7 of Cooking and Conversation, a new show that I've started where I cook. I use Ray Dunn products. The shop has a lot of things in there if you'd like to check it out and place pre-bids. And at the end of the show, I will run items, and sometimes in between. I might try to do it sporadically throughout the show. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hi, Becky. Hi, Tim. Welcome in. Yes, and please check the show notes. I love to help and support sellers, but I have in there that the best way to promote is to be active in the chat, get to know somebody, and then eventually when you pop in, I may shout you out all on my own. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Grab your Ray Dunn cup and let's get started. All right, jump in the giveaway. And also, if you could, I know that the share button, if you guys could tap and share, that really helps the algorithm. I would really appreciate it. Tap and share the show and let's get started. So you guys will notice that I have my counter all set up. This is going to take a lot of mise en place setup. So fancy term for onions, carrots, and celery. Chopped onions, carrots, and celery, along with a lot of other things that I want to add to my soup. So the reason that I wanted to do a soup this week is that I have sharing is caring. That's what Wholesome Soul says. That's what Jamie says. I wanted to do this soup this week because I have a garden and I have one massive zucchini and one massive squash. And I saved them. I didn't chop them up yet because I want you to see them. But let's get started, and let's start with our mise en place. We want to start chopping the onion. So we need 1 medium onion. And let me see if I can get you a little bit closer here. We're going to have to move from side to side. We're going to be on the countertop, and then we'll be over at the stove once we start putting this soup together. All right, jump in the giveaway and let's get started. So I always like to ask you guys a question about cooking or questions throughout. So if you'll do me a favor, since we're making soup today, will you put in the chat, what is your favorite type of soup? Welcome in, Baker. Hi, Navy. Hi, Christy. Welcome. And Shopping Mama, I'm just going to mod you. No pressure. No pressure. If you are here, great. If not, no worries. Chili and potato. All right, so give me your favorite soups, and we're going to get started. So the first thing, I'm going to get the onion out of the way. I don't love chopping onion, so let's get that out of the way. Amazon, down 1 notch. Man, the radio got really loud. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but. All right, so you need a really big cutting board and you need a sharp knife. for your mise en place. And always watch your fingers. And you guys, usually I start with washing my hands, but I've already done that. So also check the shop. I will be showing you some things that I'm using today, but I will also be showing some random things. All right, let's see what we have. Chili and potato. All right, who's going to win the giveaway? April, you're going to win a shopping list. Thanks for being here, April. I appreciate you. Chili and potato, love them both. April says any soup. Let's see, DA1 Rev, seafood gumbo. I just had a lobster bisque this past weekend at a wedding shower that I went to. It was very, very good. I hadn't had lobster bisque in a really long time. Hi, Queen Bee. Chowder. All right, keep putting your favorite soups in the chat. And we're going to get rocking on chopping up some of these items. Again, this is a vegetarian soup that I am making, but you guys can add. That's the wonderful thing about this recipe, is that it doesn't have to be vegetarian. It does not have to be. All right. So we're going to chop. Sometimes I chop things ahead of time. And this week I was like, I'm just going to do it all. I didn't have a whole lot of time. So we're going to get the mise en place going, which is diced onion, tomato. Oh, I was going to say tomato. Diced celery, onion, and carrots. And I don't claim to be the best chopper, but I can get it done. I can get it done. All right, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. All right, so also the next thing about cooking. So tell me, what are some of your biggest, hi, Rebecca. What are some of your biggest challenges when it comes to cooking on a daily basis? What are some of your challenges? Hi, Becky. Hi, Sean. I know for me, sometimes it's just time. I feel like I really enjoy this show because I take my time. And sometimes on a daily basis, just to get dinner on the table for my husband and me, I rush. I rush because I want to get it done. I want to go for a walk. And so I want to get it done. All right. The other thing for this soup is that I don't think that you want tiny diced. You want just your average diced vegetables. All right. So I did 1 medium onion. Then we need 2 stalks of celery diced. And make sure you wash them, you guys. The celery was extremely dirty. All right, so far I see trying to decide what the family wants. Yes, you know what? My husband, he gets what he gets. And because it's just the two of us, but when my kids were younger, I totally understand that. Shopping Mama says, deciding what I want to cook. So what do you guys do? Those are great obstacles. How do you decide? How do you decide? You guys will laugh. I'm going to wait and see some of your responses. But when I tell you mine, you guys will laugh. Because I love recipes so much. All right, so we need 2 stalks of celery chopped. I've already trimmed and washed these. And we want to do a nice dice, not a super fine dice. All right, I always like, good sizes for soup. So when you take a bite, you really get the taste of whatever vegetable it is. Again, for those of you just pop it in, we are making a summer garden soup. And when I show you the zucchini and squash for my garden, you guys will know why I chose this. You guys, thanks for being here. If you could share the show, I would really appreciate it. We're going to do some cooking. We're going to do some conversation, and we're going to do some selling of Ray Dunn. All right. You can take a look at the shop and see if there's something that you're interested in. All right, so we're almost done. We have the celery. All right, that's done. And I'm gonna just put that right next to the onion. And then last but not least, 2 large carrots. I had smaller ones, so I did 3. I already took the skin off of them. All right, so when you're thinking about cooking, um, if you're just coming in, I asked 2 questions. Thanks for heating this show up. If you're popping in, tell me your favorite soup and tell me challenges of cooking. And right now, and then I said, how do you decide what you're going to cook? How do you guys decide? All right, so we're going to get that carrot chopped up. Then I'm going to show you the prize winning zucchini. You guys, today is my grandson's 2nd birthday. I can't believe it that 2 years ago, he was just born. Time really flies. And he's not feeling well. It's so sad. We think he's getting his molars. All right, so we're getting that carrot chopped up. We're answering some questions about cooking. And we're just having conversation. For those of you that don't know me, I am a teacher by trade. So I am off for the summer and I was able to get this show started and I'm so happy that I did because I absolutely love it. All right, so we're getting carrots chopped up. We're almost done. And for this recipe, it's more chopping and getting the items together. Once we get everything chopped, we're going to move over to the stove and we're going to get it all going. All right, let's see. Yeah, tap and share, tap and share. Thank you guys. All right. Yeah, I know I FaceTimed him this morning and his parents got him like a little roller coaster for the backyard and he was loving it and then he did too much. Thank you, Shopping Mama. So 3 questions. What is your favorite soup? Or 2 questions. And what challenges do you have with cooking if you're just popping in? I have a chopper, Dom. Yes, that would make it a lot easier. I used to have one of those from Pampered Chef. Is that where yours is from? I used to have that. I don't know what I did with that. Maybe I need to invest in that. I guess I'm the chopper. That would help a lot. All right. All right, so we got this going. And you guys, I would get all of the vegetables chopped before you get them started. The carrot, I mean, they all pretty much take about the same amount of time, but I would get all of the Amazon. Okay, good call on that one. I would get all of the vegetables chopped up first. And guys, if you would like a copy of this week's recipe, you will see that it's pinned. Or you could also get all of the past week's recipes as well in the Buy It Now. Okay. Next, it calls for 1 red pepper. If you don't like pepper, of course, you don't have to put it in. Or if you prefer green pepper, you can, but 1 red pepper. And I've already taken out the seeds. So we're going to get that chopped. Welcome in, everybody. I would have to say, so if I'm thinking about favorite soup, it is something like this because I can use the items from my garden. But if I'm being really honest, it is the cream of the cheddar and broccoli soup. Cheddar broccoli, OMG. One of my favorites, not the healthiest, but really good. I used to like the one from Panera, but the last couple of times, it's just been okay. All right, we got red pepper, and then we'll have 2 more things to chop, and then we'll be ready to go to put this together. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Lori. I am Lori Can Shop, and I shop for Ray Dunn. I do Ray Dunn restocks usually every Thursday, and then cooking and conversation every Tuesday. So welcome in, and I like to do Ray trains on the weekends. So please, if you enjoyed this show, check out future shows. All right, so I have some space on the cooking board, on the chopping board. I am going to move over to the other side. I'm going to get the pan going. Hi, Dee. Hi, Margaret. Welcome in, you guys. Hi, Monica. I'm going to get the pan going with the olive oil, and I'm going to put 1 onion, the 2 stalks of celery, the 2 carrots, the 1 red pepper, and I'm going to get that sauteing just on low. And then we're going to cut up the zucchini and the squash. And I want to show you this massive squash and this massive zucchini from my garden. All right, so I'm going to move you over here real quick so you guys can see the stove. Let's see here. All right, there we go. You guys can hopefully see the pan. I'm sorry for wobbling. All right, so we're going to get this. Let's see, maybe it would be better on the other side. Yes, that's a lot better. All right, here we go. We're going to get this going. Get it going. I hope everybody's having a good day. And on the recipe, just so you know, I'm trying to follow it for you. So if you want to make this eventually, it calls for 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So we're going to grab our olive oil. Usually I just, zhuzh it around the pan, but we're going to follow the recipe. All right, so we want to get that going. And use your big stock pot. And I usually let it get a little bit hot. Okay. And then we're going to add the vegetables. And you guys, this is a massively heavy cutting board. So I'm going to just put everything in. Onions, celery, carrots, and red pepper. You guys, thank you for the hearts and the level ups and all those fun things with the new emojis. How's everybody liking those emojis? I've been trying to earn mine. And I know some people still don't have theirs. All right, so we got those vegetables in there. All right, return. Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot my towel. I always grab a towel when I'm cooking. All right, so we have our Ray Dunn spoon rest there, which is a Christmas one, Peace on Earth. That is in the shop. I will be selling that in a little bit. And we're going to just let that simmer on low while we go over and chop the last 2 vegetables. This is the only one, April, that I have right now. It's I can do measurements on it for you if you want me to. Let's see. It is 10 inches long and about 4 inches wide. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. We have our vegetables going. Hi, Robin. Hi, Juliet. Welcome in. Hi, Madison. Hi, boss. Let's get a giveaway going for a free recipe. It is running right now. Hard copy of this recipe is running. Okay. So now, you guys, I'm going to add 2 more vegetables to this soup, and I want to show you. Look at the zucchini out of my garden. Look. Pretty amazing, right? I probably let it go too long. My grandson wasn't here to go out in the garden and pick. And sometimes if you guys have zucchini or if you guys have a vegetable garden Sometimes zucchini gets hidden. Have you guys ever had that experience? And then when you get out and you finally find it, you can see this was wrapped underneath a lot of the leaves. So I probably won't use all of that, but we're going to use some of it. Let's just cut it in half. And then the rest I will use to make zucchini bread. Last week we did zucchini bread and it was so great. All right, we're going to do half of it and dice this up. But yeah, this one was hidden. And by the time I got out there, I was like, OMG. Thank you guys for being here. Mallory, how are you? Kathy, Root and Branch, JR Nut, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. We are making summer garden soup. All right, so we're going to add some of the zucchini. And I leave the skin on. I do not. I think it cooks up really nicely. I think it adds some texture to the soup. And I might even leave these chunks a little bit bigger since I am not putting meat in mine. I think I will probably put some noodles in at the end or have noodles available, like if my husband wants to put them in. But we'll see here. We're just going to chop up some of this lovely garden zucchini. All right, I'm going to go over and just stir the other vegetables. I will be right back. And then we're going to add some seasoning over here. Okay, perfect. It's doing great. All right, if you're just coming in, will you do me a favor? Tell me your favorite soup. Oh, I bet, Juliet, do you live on a farm? I used to have chickens. I've never been a farm girl, but my husband really taught me how to get a garden going. And I can't wait to show you once I get tomatoes, we're going to do some canning one day. All right, let's maybe do this part. And then we'll call it good for the zucchini. Welcome in, everybody. Get in the giveaway. That is for a free recipe, which today is the summer garden soup. All right, and the zucchini's flying all over. That's why you want to make sure you have clean countertops. All right. All right. That I think is pretty good. I'll probably just dice through it a little bit. Again, I don't claim to be one of those cooks that can make everything evenly diced. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm just a home cook, cooking good food. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right. And then here was the bigger squash that day. Here was the squash. Hi, Robin. How you doing? So yeah, we're just here for a good time. We're not here for fancy diced vegetables. If we want that, this is not the show, you guys. This is not the show. Also, I was thinking a lot about this. You know, I've been working a lot and thinking about my business. Sure. Where do you live, April? I'm in Michigan. Yeah. I know somebody said you should, start selling some of your food. And I'm like, I think that's a whole nother avenue that maybe I'm not ready for. All right, shop. My favorite soups are chicken tortilla, tortellini. Oh, tortellini lasagna soup sounds amazing. And Italian sausage. Jacksonville. That's right, April, North Carolina. That's where my son and granddaughter lives. Good morning, powwow. And who's going to win the recipe? Hi, Trish. Ohio Buckeye. I'm going to be sending you the summer. So I was going to say summer salad, the summer vegetable soup. Yes, congratulations. Robin Lynn, chicken, corn, and cream of crab. Oh my gosh. Sounds delicious. All right. So we have the zucchini. Now let's cut. I'm not going to use all of this again because it's massive. But we're going to use some of it. Let's just use half. All right, let's use half. And then we're going to go over and we're going to add all of the spices. We also have to add some diced tomatoes. And I guess you could use fresh tomatoes, but I don't have all of my tomatoes. They're still green. If I can stop my grandson from picking all of the green tomatoes, we might have enough tomatoes to make salsa. Just saying. All right, let's do this. If you are a seller, drop your emojis. And if you are so inclined to find some new people to follow, please do so. Hi, Eucalyptus Lane. Good morning. Thank you for being here. We are making summer garden soup this morning, and I am so glad that you guys are all here. All right. So we're almost done with this. You can see if I would have chopped everything, we wouldn't have had a show today. You know, when you make soup, sometimes a lot of it is chopping, especially if it's a garden soup. And I can't wait to have this tonight. My husband's working late, and when he gets home, he can have some soup. All right. There we go. All right, so we have bigger chunks of zucchini, squash, and now we're gonna move over here. We're gonna add the rest of the vegetables, and then we're gonna add the spices. You guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Also, I am Lori Can Shop, and I shop for Ray Dunn, and I was starting to tell you guys about branding and kind of where my head has been recently. And so I started thinking about, you know, just who I am and whatnot, and kind of what that represents. And I really started thinking about the shop part of my name. And I'm like, I want you guys to know I shop and curate for Ray Dunn every week. So my shop is not massive. There are some massive Ray Dunn sellers, and their stock and their inventory is huge. And they're amazing. I am friends with I think almost every Ray Dunn seller on the app. But what I have to offer is that every week you will find different, unique, I know the word is kitschy, kind of different, unique pieces that may be only one of a kind in my shop. So that's what I bring to the app. So I appreciate you guys all being here. All right. So now let's bring this massive cutting board and let's put in our zucchini and our squash. And try not to drop it all. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We are cooking summer vegetable soup, or garden soup, excuse me. All right. All right. There we go. Now, at the end, I have 2 more add-ins that I'm going to add in, but they don't need to come in early. All right, let's get the vegetables that have really been cooking. Let's get them up to the top, and let's get that zucchini and squash in there. Okay, we're going to turn up the heat a little bit. Now we're going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes. And I happen to put them in one of the Ray Dunn cereal bowls. I have these in the shop for only $3 today. They are perfect for cooking. They're perfect to, you know, if you get your items prepared ahead of time. These are not just for cereal. So check the shop. I will be running these for $3 today. Place your pre-bids. And then let's put in some spices. So I used, that one had a little bit of sticky glue on the bottom. So I used the Ray Dunn Dash and Pinch little dishes to put together a spice mixture. If you look on the recipe, it calls for Italian seasoning, thyme. I haven't put the salt and pepper in yet. I'll put that in separately. Basil, And I put some hot pepper seeds, just a little bit in here to add a little kick. Hi, Kittle. Hi, Berg. Hi, Lillian. Thanks for being here. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Patricia. All right, so I already have my spice mixture up. These are going to be for sale today. And I am going to put that in. I'm going to put the whole thing in. All right, and then the other thing is I have my garlic. And for this, it is 3 cloves of garlic that has already been chopped and it's ready to go. And I'm going to put that in. You have to be careful when you're using garlic. When you saute it, you can burn garlic and that flavor stays. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. And then we are all set. We are going to let this saute and cook. And we are going to talk and run some items, and then we're going to do the rest of the cooking and preparation of this. So I want to add some salt. You guys know that I say add salt and pepper and then add some more. Robin, I'm going to mod you too, just if you like it. If you like it. If you are so inclined to mod, no pressure. Just it's nice because I'm kind of away sometimes. So thank you so much, Robin, for being here. Thank you so much. So salt and pepper. All right. Don't over salt, but make sure you salt enough. And we have so many vegetables in here that it's important that we have some seasoning. All right. And let's let these cook a little bit. And then our next step is going to be adding the stock. All right. So I'm going to take you over here. Actually, I'm going to show you the soup. Hold on. Ready to get back to my fan. All right, there we go. So sometimes my pans get hot, but here is the gorgeous garden soup. There it is. And I have to tell you, it already smells really, really good. All right. So we're going to let that cook just a little bit, just for a couple minutes. And we're going to just run a couple things. We'll run a couple things and then we will talk. All right. So before I run some Ray Dunn items, I want to ask you guys, what is a recipe or a dish that you guys are all known for? Please put in the chat, what is a recipe or dish that you guys are known for? I know, Robin. That's a great point. Beautiful colors, right? If you think about food, the reason I love cooking, and you bring up a great point. It's like if you do food right, if you really enjoy it, it takes all of the senses, the sights, the smell, the touch, the taste. You really, really like I've even had students work on writing using their senses by, like tasting chocolate or tasting different things. And that really comes into play. All right, let's see. Let's see what you guys are known for. Because I think that says a lot about your personality. Robin, you're known for chicken and dumplings and fresh raspberry pie. Ooh, I'm coming to your house. I love a good pie. April, chicken noodle soup. April, do you make that a lot and take that to people like, when they're sick or friends just to brighten their day? I love a good chicken noodle soup. Patricia, my dad's sauce, spaghetti sauce. Yum. Patricia, do you make meatballs with that or is it just like a marinara sauce? You guys, thank you for sharing. If you would tap and share, I think you don't even have to like necessarily share it, but tap and share, and it really helps the algorithm. Hi, Joyce. Let's see. Shop and Mama, would you tell me your first name? I always forget. I know you don't mind me calling you that, but all right, enchiladas, chocolate chip cookies, snickerdoodle cookie. All right, so you're known for a lot of baking. That's my daughter's jam. Hey, mom, I noticed you just called. Sorry. Mom, we're talking about what is a dish that you are known for? Okay. I love taking care of people. I am so selfless. I always want someone to feel loved and taken care of. April, I can tell that about your personality. And when you said chicken noodle soup, that's where my mind went. Food, you guys, Ruthie, thank you. Thank you, Ruthie. You guys, food is love. Food is love. It really is. It's super important. It's like I've talked about this in other shows that my both of my kids will be in the same place next week, and both of my grandkids, and my mind always goes to what can I make? So my kids and what I'm known for is for lasagna. My mom always made lasagna when I was growing up, and I make it now. So, all right, this is really coming to a boil. Sorry, I did not run any Ray Dunn. Normally, it's better if we do that at the end. Okay, so now we're going to get the stock in here. Okay, and we're going to use 6 cups. You can use chicken stock or you can use vegetable stock. I really like the way chicken stock gives things good flavor. So I have it. I really like the bone broth. This is the Meyer, the Goodness Organic True Goodness chicken bone broth. They only had one of these. And then I just bought the True Goodness chicken broth. All right, so we're going to add 6 cups. 6 cups. I have my Ray Dunn measuring cups. They are not for sale because I sold all of mine and then I didn't have them for my show. All right, so we are going to add 6 cups of broth. Again, you use chicken, you use vegetable, you use what you like. Welcome in, everybody. I'm going to run a giveaway when I go to the other side. All right, there is 2. I'm even using my left hand. Oh my goodness. Okay. Usually these get about 3.5 cups, and I think that's all right. There's 3. Yeah, about almost 4. Yeah, it's about 3.5 cups out of one of those containers. So when you're shopping for this recipe, you're going to need 2 of those. All right, let's get up another giveaway. Since we're talking about buying the ingredients, jump in the giveaway. That is for a shopping list. All right, we're going to open this up, and we need 3 more cups of broth. All righty. It's splashing all over. There's 4. And you guys, this is a soup that you can share. This makes a hearty amount. It sure does. And there's 5. I mean, it's almost a full pot. All righty. And there's 6. All right, we're going to let that simmer a little bit. A trick that I always do is that I always leave the stock out. You know, sometimes when it simmers, you know, it boils down. And you always want to make sure that you have enough liquid. Have you guys ever made a soup that doesn't have enough liquid? Okay. And then it's not even soup. My husband he's a great cook, but sometimes, yes, I see, yes. Sometimes he makes soup and he puts so much stuff and then he adds so many noodles, it's not a soup. So you guys, then this is a good opportunity for you to look. What is it that maybe you want to add? But I think mine looks really good. The one key is I'm going to add a bay leaf. Anything that is a cream base or has any tomato base, usually most of my soups, I put in bay leaves. So I'm going to put in 2 bay leaves. Make sure you take them out before you eat them. You're not going to eat them, but they just tend to add, I would say, kind of like an earthy, richer flavor. And I like the whole leaf. We're going to put those in there, and we are going to cover it and kind of forget it a little bit. Now, so we're going to let that go and we're going to come over. We're going to talk a little bit more. I want to make sure that I have all of your favorite recipes, like what you're known for. And then we're going to run some Ray Dunn. So thanks for being here, everybody. Again, for those of you that are just popping in, my name is Lori. I'm Lori Can Shop, and I shop for Ray Dunn. And every Tuesday, I do this show, Cooking and Conversation. I can't believe it's week 7 already. Can you guys believe that? And then on Thursdays, I do Ray Dunn Restocks. Hi, Philippa. How are you? Good morning. I hope you're having a good day. Today, Mom, look, it's right at the bottom, summer garden soup. It's right at the bottom. It's pinned. All right, let's see. Did I miss what you guys are known for? Yeah, tap, 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 share, share, share. That sounds like Heidi. Oh, I see. Queen Bee says stuffed cabbage. Queen Bee, stuffed cabbage. My mom makes really good stuffed cabbage. Mom, you haven't made that in a while, by the way. Hi, Karen. Hi, Mary. Karen, tell us what you are known for. What's a dish that you are known for? And if you're not a cook, no problem. No problem. Like we said, we're just having fun here. I shared with everybody, I'm not the best dicer. My vegetables are all different sizes, but who cares? It still tastes good. Okay. So let's see. Queen Bee was telling us all about stuffed cabbage. Okay, I'm going back. All right, it might be easier on my computer. Ceviche, really, Felipa? And my mom, spicy empanadas. Oh, yes. Karen, Russian chicken. You guys, that sounds awesome. I missed stuffed cabbage. I know stuffed cabbage was Queen Bee. April says, my spouse loves my soups, but doesn't want too much juice. Give me all the soup. Yes, I agree. My husband doesn't have enough juice in his soup either. Okay, there we go. Stuffed cabbage, lemon bars, and baked stuffed shrimp. Okay, Queen Bee. Okay, fancy. That sounds delicious. All right, so let's talk about the soup a little bit, and then we're going to run some stuff. I know I keep saying that. But on the recipe, it does give you some optional add-ins. I'm going to show you what I'm going to add in a little bit. You could add a cup of cooked white beans. You could add a cup of shredded chicken. And who's going to win? Heather. Good morning, Heather. I didn't even see you pop in. Thanks for being here. You're going to win a shopping list. Thank you for being here. So you could add chicken. I even thought, and maybe this is silly me, but if you like Polish sausage, you could chunk up Polish sausage and put it in the vegetable soup. And then this one says cooked ditalini or orzo pasta. And you guys, I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in mine. I love the cremette egg noodles. I'm going to boil up some of these and put those in the soup. So I'm going to get a pot of water going for those, and that's what I'm going to put in. But I'm also going to add some white and regular corn. And I'm also going to add some spinach, okay, as I dripped water all over my floor. All right, I better wipe that up or I'm going to fall. All right, so let's look at some Ray Dunn. Let's run some of the pieces that I have showed. And let's see if you guys want anything. So I talked about the spoon rest. I mean, all of the other stores are talking about Christmas and fall already. So I have a lot of Christmas things in my shop. I don't have everything, but I try to put a lot of different things. If you see something and there's pre-bids, I might just have to run into the other room and grab it. All right, so this is the Peace on Earth spoon rest. 9 by 3.5. 9 by 3.5. And it's running. It's the nice Ray Dunn spoon rest. Peace on earth. Again, you could use it all the time because nobody's going to see it. Thank you for the hearts. The Peace on Earth spoon rest. Okay. All righty. Thank you guys for looking at that one. All right. I showed you the little spice jars. Let's run those. And you guys, everything does come washed. I don't know if it was you, Ruthie. I said something about everything comes washed, and somebody put in the chat, oh, yeah, I received a mug with your lipstick on it. And I was like, you did? And they were, of course, kidding. I wash everything. So you would get the 2 little dash and pinch jars. You do get the wooden lids. This one is, a little bit discolored. I'm assuming somebody had it close to the sun. And this one is a little bit darker, but they are great little dishes for, mixing up your spices, putting salt and pepper, whatever you want to use them for. I really like them. And they are running right now, the pinch and the dash. Very cute little dishes. You can use them for almost anything, and you get both. You guys, also max shipping is on. Good morning, Rebecca. Max shipping is $9.21. You guys pay $9.21, and your girl picks up the rest. Hi, Margaret. Welcome in. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? We're just doing a summer garden soup. All right. Anybody interested in some of the bowls? I love to use the cereal bowls just for putting ingredients in when I'm cooking. But I know some people just like them for cereal. Hence the name cereal. I have 7 of them left. I usually sell them during the show for only $3, which is a great deal. And you get to pick. All right, so let me show you what I have, and then it's buyer's choice. So I have ramen and jelly beans. Ramen and jelly beans. And then I have some Christmas. I have Santa with the red interior. I have Elf, which is your traditional Ray Dunn. And then I have Fa La 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 with the red interior. And then I also have the one that I used that says soup, and it will be washed. Okay, so buyer's choice on the bowls. And yes, they are only $3 start. And they're running. Would anybody like a bowl? Thank you so much, Ruthie. Fa La 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 La, Santa Elf, jelly beans, ramen, and soup is running. And Ruthie, thank you so much. Which one would you like? Yeah, they're great soup bowls. Which one? And then the one that is down there is soup. Which one would you like? Santa. 8-1. Yeah, they are perfect for soup. All right, Ruthie, that's going to you. Thank you so much. We're going to run a couple more. Shut up, mama. How's everybody doing today? All right, tell me about your weather. So the weather here is finally, it's cooled down. It's not super smoky. We can finally sit outside. Tell me about your weather. And I am in Michigan, if those of you don't know. All right, you guys, while I'm over here, I'm just gonna, all right, we have to turn up that soup. It's gotta get rocking. All right, we're turning it up. All right, I'm gonna run some more of the bowls, buyer's choice, only $3. And it's running. It's running. Fa la 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 la. Elf, jelly beans, ramen, and soup. And Shopping Mama says, I'm gonna get another one. Monsoons, really? Which one would you like, Shopping Mama? I know I do. Yes, ma'am. Who makes them? Fa la 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 la. That's going to you. I had a feeling that was the one you were going to pick. Thank you so much. Right. Next, we have 4 left. Who wants to be cool like Shep and Mama? Who needs some cereal bowls for their soup? Running right now. Elf, jelly beans, ramen, and soup. Okay, I need to look at what you guys are saying about your weather. Mom, how's your weather? It looked like you were getting big storms last night. Okay, we're done with the bowls. Let me know. Oh, you guys, I forgot one more. This one's super cute. Home, and it has like a burnt orange. I have my Parmesan cheese in that one. So let me know. I'll run it one more time. I forgot this one. Somebody might want this one. It's cute. All right, running. If anybody wants, I thought somebody might want that one. That one's really cute. I forgot I had that over there. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to go back and check weather. Oh, thank you for the bids, guys. I appreciate you. Oh my God, a lot of you guys have like crappy it's crappy. April, thank you so much. Did you want the home one? That one's really cute. Okay, you got it. I will put my parm in another one. And I will wash that up for you. Thank you, April. And you guys, I always put everything in the dishwasher if it's been used. I just want to put her name in it so I don't forget. Okay, let me check the weather here. I need to grab a Kleenex. So our weather has just been, it was super hot, and then we got hit with the wildfire smoke, and we were in the house for 2 days. All right. Oh yeah, April, if you're used to using plastic and then you go to the Ray Dunn bowls, monsoons. Okay, where are you, Ruthie? Yeah, you're at the beach. How is it? Oh, I'm so glad. Rebecca, cheers. You need that. Mm, doesn't that feel great? That is awesome. I'm so glad you're on vacation. All right, Juliet, we will be in the hundreds for the next couple of days in Northeast Oklahoma. Juliet, do you go outside much in that weather? I'm assuming not. I know everybody, let's send Rebecca some relaxing vibes. Okay. Tropical storm coming. Heather, where are you? Yeah, hydrate, 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 Juliet. For sure. Rained overnight, little gloomy. My mom's in Michigan. 93 today and 113 Saturday. OMG. Arizona. Oh, lordy, lordy. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes you don't know until you kind of sit back. Hi, Zach. How are you? Sometimes you don't know until you get that opportunity, right? All right, guys, I'm going to run a giveaway. And then we'll run some more items. We got to check on our soup. I'm going to have to add the spinach so it will cook. All right. This is for a recipe. I will send you a hard copy of the recipe. At South Carolina. Yeah, I know my son lives in North Carolina and it's been pretty hot and he does not like the heat. He will, if he can stay in the house, he stays in the house. All right, let's go back and see if there is anything. Okay, we have a couple pre-bids. Let's go do the pre-bids. Somebody asked for birdhouses last week. And so I put a couple birdhouses in there and I'm glad I did. So here is the Love Birdhouse. This one is so cute. because it says love. It's brand new with the tags. I don't know if I had it labeled like that, but look, you guys, it has the lovebirds on the back. Hi, Tara. Welcome in, Patterson. Hi, Deb. How are you? So it's the love birdhouse. It has the pink ribbon. Very cute. Let me give you the measurements. It is 7.5 by 5. 7.5 by 5 for the little lovebird bee. I was going to say bee house, bird house. And it's running. Thank you, April. I'm not sure if you asked for birdhouses last week, but somebody did. So I'm like, I'll put a couple birdhouses in here. I know we're not cooking with birdhouses. April, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you guys all being here. So Juliet has a great question. How do you guys decorate with birdhouses? How do you guys decorate with birdhouses? You guys, I put some little nests. I don't know if you noticed the picture. I have these little nests that I put in my buy it now. I think they're $3. I thought those were really cute. You guys give some ideas. How do you decorate with birdhouses? I honestly have a couple on the bottom of my shelf in there with some clocks. I just have them sitting on a shelf. Okay, Patterson has them hanging on a hook. You guys keep throwing in your ideas there. Keep throwing in your ideas. All right, soup is not even boiling, so we're gonna fire that up. And then next we had queen bee. Did I bring queen bee in here? All right, while you guys are sharing, I'm gonna go grab queen bee. I'll be right back. Thank goodness my room is close. All right, here is the queen bee canister. It has the embossed bee, which I love. It's brand new with the tags. The one thing about this, it does not have, let me check this seal. Does not have a tight seal, but I will see if I can change it. I've noticed some of the seals are super thin. So I will see if I can find a tighter seal. It's still very cute. You can still use it, but 7 inches tall, really cute queen bee, and it's running. Thank you, April. It's super cute. I love the texture. The bee is so cool. All right, I want to see what you guys said about birdhouses. And that's going to April. Thank you, my friend. Oh, that's a great idea. And you know what I love about the canisters or the mugs is that you can always put some of their favorite things in there. I know we have to start thinking about Christmas presents, you guys. Are we ready for that yet? Thank you, April. Are you guys ready for that? All right, I want to see what you guys said about birdhouses. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Patterson hangs them on a hook. Some of mine are in a curio cabinet on 2 shelves. I have some on like a book on a bookshelf and some on the ledge between my, oh, I was reading it and then it went crazy. I gotta go up. I gotta hold it. Some of my ledge between my kitchen and living room. Very nice. On top of cabinets, I have a few outside, an entire cabinet full of the older ones. Robin, I know you have a bunch. Yeah, great ideas. Thank you guys. Who's going to win the recipe? Powwow Farmer, you're going to get the summer garden soup recipe. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you coming back. Thank you. Thank you. It's another thing to start collecting. So you guys, I almost started a new collection this weekend and I didn't. I stopped myself. I pulled back. I almost swiped and I didn't. But you know how you're only, you're welcome. You know how you're like this close to starting something new. So I've already started. April, you unlocked yellow M&M. I've already started collecting the little espresso cups. I love those. I have them scattered and I have an idea to put them in something. I just don't have enough yet to sell them, but I have an idea. So when I get that together, you guys might reap the benefits of that, or it might be an epic fail. But since we're talking about collecting, tell me, what is your favorite thing to collect? So if it's Ray Dunn, tell me what, not just like, but tell me what your favorite item is. We've talked about collections, but tell me what your favorite item is. And then if you like to collect other things, tell me what you like to collect. Maybe it's Pyrex, or maybe you're not a Ray Dunn person. All right, I'm gonna run some mugs. All right, first I'm gonna run this. This is new. I think I bought this from Jen last year, and I thought maybe one of you guys would like it. It is the Mary Cellar. It is red. The Mary Cellar. It has the wooden top. Look, this one has the snowflake. It has a seal. You could put something in there. Somebody might like this for their Christmas decorations. And it's running right now. I've been doing a lot of conversation, but that's what this show's about. Anybody want the Mary? Thank you so much. Half a dozen. Welcome back. How are you, my friend? You came in just in time, girl. Mary Red Cellar is going to half a dozen. Half a dozen. Did you enjoy all of your things? Thank you for coming back, and you unlocked orange M&M. I appreciate you. Measuring cups. I love that, Robin. How do you know how many you have? Thank you so much. That's going to you. You guys, if you're just tapping in, we are making a summer gardens. I want to say salad, summer garden soup. Oh my gosh. Yay, I'm so happy. Half a dozen. You guys, do you see that number? Robin has over 200 sets of measuring cups. You are my hero. That is amazing. How long did it take you to get 200? That almost gives me goosebumps, Robin. That is so cool. All right, this is new, you guys. This is a cute little Ray Dunn shelf sitter. It says joyful. It has the gold design. It has a wooden base. There's the Ray Dunn. Cute little tree sitter. And you guys, it's very light. Very cute addition to any displays. Wooden base. Perfect for your displays. It's running right now, joyful. I thought this was super cute. Since we are thinking, I don't have a lot of, thank you so much for your bid. I don't have a lot of fall or Halloween items right now. They pretty much all sold. So I thought, well, let's pull out some Christmas things for my lovelies. Heather, thank you so much. Good grab on that. That's super cute. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, holy moly. How long did that take, Robin? We all, inquiry minds want to know. We want to know. And you guys, if you're popping in or if you're new to me, $9.21 is all that you will pay. All right, that's going to you, Heather. That's super cute. All right, let's see. All right, the soup has a nice boil. It has a nice boil. So we're just going to pause for a minute. I'm going to take you over here and I'm going to add my last two ingredients over here. Has a nice boil. It looks really great. And I am going to add some washed spinach. I'm going to add some spinach into the mix. And then I'm going to add the corn. The noodles I probably won't make in the show. I just want to get everything in there. So, I have to try it. All right. So let's get those in there. Really great. And because I've added some more vegetables, I'm going to add some more salt and pepper. I love adding spinach to soup. Again, we talked about the senses. This is so colorful. I don't want to burn myself, but I do want to show you. You guys, look. Look at the colors. Look at how beautiful. And you guys think about taking this over to a neighbor who maybe you haven't introduced yourself to yet. I might do that and take this over to my neighbors. We have the best neighbors. We have the absolute best neighbors. So it looks so good. It smells so good. And you guys, you don't even have to have a lot of talent for cooking to make it. I love that recipe this week. And it's almost like, yeah, I made a recipe because they're fun, they're cool, and I want to keep track of all of the recipes and have them available. And what I love is that people have been buying them in other shows, but really it's whatever summer vegetables you have, vegetables out of your garden. Okay, so we're going to let that simmer a little bit longer. I will be trying it, but let's sell some more Ray Dunn. I want to see, I collect nativity sets through the years. And when my girls started their own homes, they each chose one to take. Julia, that is such a great idea. A long time. I have all the Ray Dunn ones, but 5 of the hard to get ones too expensive for me. Really? Which ones are those? Is one of those the avocado? Do you have that? You guys, I got to tell you this story real quick. I'm going to show you some mugs. Let me show you. Every week, I put up 9 mugs in a wooden shelf that I have, and I sell those. So let me start with those, and I'll tell you this cool story. All right, the first one, I think you guys are going to like it if you like the Christmas mugs. So this one is White Christmas, but it's not just White Christmas. Look at the back. It has the snowflake. It is red interior. This one is brand new with the tags. It's not just White Christmas. It's a 2-sided snowflake. And you guys, don't be afraid to bid. $9.21 max shipping. White Christmas 2-sider. I love this one. Love, love, love. Thank you so much. I thought somebody would like that. Hi, Christy. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Brandy. Welcome in. This is Cooking and Conversation, Ray Dunn style. Half a dozen. Good grab on that. Thank you. Half a dozen. Now is the time to get your Christmas mugs. And if you don't know what to get people, give them a mug with a gift card and some candy, and you're done. And you're done. All right, number 2. Number 2 is the red Santa. The red Santa. Red Santa with white lettering. And it's running. Red Santa. Yeah, April, it's such a good idea, especially for teens. You can put hot cocoa in there and a gift card. Red Santa. I mean, I always tell people you got to believe to receive. Come on. All right, let me get this next one going, then I'll tell you this story. Deck the Halls is another 2-sider. It's not just Deck the Halls, you guys. Look, it's Deck the Halls and then a cute Christmas tree. Deck the Halls and a cute Christmas tree. And it's running. Deck the Halls. Hi, Heather. Hi, Kay Johnson. 2-sider, Deck the Halls and the Christmas tree. Thank you. Thank you, half a dozen. I appreciate it. I thought that would be cute with your White Christmas. I love the ones that are dual. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So this summer, the lot where I got, remember I told you that I bought a lot of Ray Dunn and I got 34 chubby canisters. I actually do have those today and I can run them. If anybody wants a chubby, I'm selling them for $15. So she had a huge lot and I bought it. And when I went to pick it up, she was telling me that her sister is a huge Ray Dunn collector. And they were in Ray Dunn groups, even like a whatnot group here, and they got to know each other. And the person died. One of the Ray Dunn sisters died, and she left all of her Ray Dunn to one of the other sisters who had just went above and beyond. And the lady was telling me that her sister, even after like 2 years after her death, they're still finding Ray Dunn and calling up the person and saying, we found another bin of Ray Dunn. We're going to bring it to you. And the lady, Robin, the reason it made me think of it, the lady had some rare pieces that she didn't put in the lot that I purchased. Yes. And she had like the avocado measuring cup. She had like some of the old pumpkin canisters, some turkey things. Yes. And she said the lot was just unbelievable. And now the person that, was given the rate, she's like, I don't even have any place to do, I don't have anything, I don't need anything else, if that makes sense. But they keep calling her and they keep sending it to her. But isn't that a cool story? They did not really know each other until they got involved in this group. And then the lady left all of her Ray Dunn to another Ray Dunn sister because she knew that her family wouldn't appreciate it like the Ray Dunn collector would. Isn't that a cool story? I thought it was so cool. All right, next is an OG. This is an older one. This does have a number, but it is older. Peace. Peace. I know, isn't that cool, Juliet? I loved that story. I loved it. This one is running. Peace. Great. I mean, this isn't just great for Christmas, but it's great for any time. I know, isn't it cool? And the lady was so surprised. I guess they had met for lunch a couple times, but she was so surprised. All right, here is a beauty. You guys, this is a brand new mug. Glory in the highest. It has the angel on the back. It's blue on the inside. Glory in the highest. This is a brand new, I think it was last year's Christmas. Brand new. That's why it's a little bit more, but brand new. Glory in the highest with the raised angel. Again, great gift for somebody. Hi, RF Wilson. How are you? We're just running some mugs. We're waiting for the soup to be ready for testing. All right. This is an OG. This does not have numbers. This is an old baby. Wish. Wish is running right now. Wish. No numbers. If you are a collector of the older ones. Oh, no problem. How are you, Amy? Well, you're here. We're so glad you're here. Wish. Amy, did you get those Wish plates? That might have been you. Amy, that's going to you. Amy, we already made soup and we're ready to give you a bowl. You made it just in time for lunch. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Just in time for lunch. All right, let me check this soup. It's really starting to smell good, you guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, we're going to test it. We'll run a few more things and then we will test it. You guys check out the shop. Let me know if you have any pre-bids. Right now, I'm just running through my 9 mugs and then I will show some other stuff. All right, here is another OG with no numbers. This is Jolly. This I received. I like to find out how people get things. The last lot I bought, this lady was in a Ray Dunn group and this is running right now. Jolly has no numbers. You see the cute little, I mean, not really dimply, but it's old. It's older, jolly. She was a person that found Ray Dunn for people in Canada. And then she lost touch with the people. I don't know, Juliet. What do you think? I think it's a fun retirement thing. That's what my whatnot is going to be, my retirement gig. I retire in a year and a half. Hi, Bree. All right, 2 more mugs, and then we'll move on to something else. This one is Cheer. I think we all love the Ray Dunn red. Cheer with the white lettering. OMG. Beauty. Who needs a cheer? Thanks for being here. Thank you for the bid. Napa, how you doing? Mr. George and Foster Fam, thanks for being here. You guys, my name's Lori. Lori can shop, and that's going to AH. Thank you, thank you. All right. That's going to you, my dear. All right, and then I have one more that was in the 9. This one is old. It's super light. This one is just magenta, no numbers. Holly. It's an OG, and it's running. Who wants the OG Holly? Anybody? Is running. Holly, super light OG, no numbers. Hi, Holly. Holly, that's perfect. Holly, you just came in. No, I'm just teasing you, but it was funny. I looked down and I saw Holly glow, and I was running the Holly mug. All right, you guys, thank you. All right, we're going to get ready and try the soup. So I'm going to run the soup bowls. Let me put those up. I have a feeling that all of my vegetables will not be as tender as I would like them to be, but we're going to try it anyways. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Welcome back. Hi, Townsend. Hi, Brenda. All right, let's see. Let's see the giveaways. I know I have a couple more. All right, this is for a shopping list. Shopping list. Thank you guys for coming in. All right, let's show. All right, I'm going to go put some soup in my soup bowl. Hi, Anissa. Welcome back. How are you? I'm going to put some soup in my soup bowl and try it, and then I'm going to run some soup bowls. Oh, my goodness. Looks so good. I'll show you in the bowl. It'll be a lot easier. And then later tonight, I am going to add some noodles in mine. But I want to try it. I want to see if, oh, look, there's the soup. Oh, my goodness. Anissa, it is. I hope all is well with you. What's new? Anissa, Michelle, tell us your favorite soups. Okay. So I'm going to let that cool for a minute because I do have a tendency to burn my mouth. But let's run some soup bowls. If you guys don't have any Ray Dunn soup bowls, they're amazing and they have a handle. So this is going to be, I know it looks good, doesn't it, Juliet? This is going to be buyer's choice. Buyer's choice for the soup bowls. And I have, oh, we have some pre-bids already. So I have 2 that say let's eat and 3 soup. Beef and macaroni soup. That sounds amazing. Anissa, chicken noodle. Oh, aren't they cool? And you guys, starting bid of $5. Again, you will notice on these cooking shows, I try to give some nice little deals for my wonderful supporters and friends. I appreciate it. Okay, these are running 1 buyer's choice. Buyer's choice is running for 1. Amy's in it to win it. She's in it to win it. Thank you guys for the bids. In it to win it. Hi, Susan. How you doing? I hope I said hi to you. I don't know if you just popped in. Oh, Susan, first purchase. Yay. Okay, you guys, would you guys please put some candy in the chat for Susan? Susan, the M&M candy machine comes out for first purchases, please give her some Lori Can Shop and Love M&M for you. And yeah, I have a couple questions for you. First of all, what bowl would you like? Would you like Let's Eat or soup? And would you like plain or peanut M&Ms? Thank you so much for coming in, Susan, and shopping with me. I appreciate it. All right, so take your time. Let me know, Susan. Okay, so she wants soup. And what type of M&Ms would you like? Peanut. You got it. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate your first purchase. I love my first purchase, people. I love everybody. But hopefully you get the first purchase and then people come back. Mom, I need some M&Ms. You guys, my mom is Carol, and she buys me all of my M&Ms for you guys. Isn't that sweet? You guys, put some candy in the chat for my mom. Put some candy in. Hi, Jamie. Put some candy in the chat for my mom. She buys all the M&Ms for you guys. When she comes to visit, she always has M&Ms. Okay, let's run some more bowls. We have 3 soup and 2 Let's Eat. Do you want to be cool like Susan? I don't know if you can handle it running right now. I don't know. Amy says, I want to be cool. We have 2 more soup and 2 Let's Eat. Thanks, Mama. 2 soup and 2 Let's Eat. A steal of a deal, Amy. Which one would you like, my friend? Which one would you like? Thank you guys for putting the candy in the chat for my mom. Which one would you like, Amy? 2 soup left and 2 Let's Eat. Let's Eat. You got it. Okay. That is going to you. Excuse me. All right. And then we have 3 left. All right. Who's going to win the shopping list? Bree, thank you for being here. I'm going to send you a shopping list. Thank you. All right. 3 more soup bowls. I have 2 that say soup and 1 that says Let's Eat. Running right now. Running right now. Soup and Let's Eat, the handled bowls. Susan's in it to win it. Thank you for being here. She's in it. Oh, Key Lackey. I hope I said that right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your bids, everybody. These are a steal of a deal. Soup and Let's Eat. I have 2 soup. Susan, thank you so much. Which one would you like, Susan? Soup or Let's Eat? Soup or Let's Eat? Let's Eat. You got it. Thank you. Thank you. I will tell you the Let's Eat has a little bit, some of these have a little bit more like spoon marks. That one has a little bit more spoon marks, Susan. Do you still want, I mean, it's still great. Like there's nothing wrong with it. I just noticed that. I just want to make sure the other Let's Eat didn't have as many spoon marks, but I just want to make sure, Susan, that you know that it's, again, still very usable, great condition, no chips, no cracks, but yeah, Barkeepers does work very well. You just got to use some elbow grease. No, the soup ones are very clean. They have almost nothing. But the Barkeepers does work really well, but I just like to be very transparent. So just let me, you want the soup? Okay. Thank you. I get it. I would want to know. I would want to know. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to stop for a minute. I have 2 more bowls left, but I'm going to try it. Let's see what we think. So I want to put a little cheddar cheese on the top of mine. So I always keep a block of cheddar cheese. I'm gonna put a little cheddar cheese on top. If you guys are just coming in, if you came in late, I made a summer garden soup. I had this huge zucchini and this huge squash from my garden. And I was like, I got to do something with that. All right, so here we go. And then, you want to try it before you give it to anybody else because you want to know if you need some more seasoning. So let's check it out. Mm. So I can tell I'm going to add more seasoning. It needs some more seasoning while it's simmering, but it is so good. Mm. It's very good. Some of the like the last vegetables, like the carrots, I mean, they're still very crispy. They're actually almost perfect. Sometimes they get too soggy, but it is delicious, you guys. If you'd like the recipe, it's only $2 and to buy it now. And it's very easy. You don't have to have a lot of cooking talent. You don't really have to have much. And like we say in this show, we just like to have fun. We like to have conversation. My vegetables are different sizes. I'm just a home cook. And for me, cooking equals love. Cooking equals love. All right, so let's do the last two bowls. You guys, I will wash up the soup. So I have one of each. But remember, the the soup one's good. This one does have some more spoon marks running right now. Soup and let's eat. And I will wash up the soup one. You guys, I do wash up everything before I ship it. I have never sent anything that was not washed. All right, one more time, just to make sure everybody has their soup bowls running one more time. Soup and let's eat. One more. Thank you so much. Soup and let's eat. Soup and let's eat. Two more. Thank you, Wholesome. You heated me up, girl. Amy, which one would you like? The soup one is good. This one has a little bit more spoon marks, but they're still, and for the price, they're great. Just let me know which one you would like. Let me know. All right, what's everybody got planned today? Let me know. Amy, AH, which one would you like? Let's eat or soup? Let's eat. You got it. All right, guys. You're working, Patricia. Patricia, what do you mind? What's your job? Pattison, you're working. I know, you guys, I told Pattison last night, she's the hardest working person. If she's not on Ray Dunn, she's working. She has kids. I mean, I was texting her last night, or not texting her, but I was in her show and I was like, how do you do it? I mean, you're amazing. Hi. Hi, Noelle. You're late. We did a summer garden soup. I already tried it. It's delicious. I need to add a few more seasonings. But you guys, make sure you taste your food. That's really important, don't you think? All right, the last one, you guys, soup. Does anybody want the last soup bowl? The last one is running soup. And while you guys are bidding on it, anybody want the last one? Yes, Jamie, you're right. Oh, okay. That's good. That's really good. Delegate, yes. Okay, let's see. What else do you guys want to see today? All right, let me just check pre-bids one more time. You guys, my computer is moving like a turtle. Okay, let's do the pre-bids. I'm glad I checked. Okay, here we go. We have the little seasoned dishes. I use these with my seasonings today. You get the pinch and the dash. This one is a little bit different color. I think it was probably in the sun, or sometimes wood is just different. But these are great for your spice mixes, your salt and pepper, whatever it may be. And those are running right now. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. Yeah, Jamie, isn't that nice? Um, I do that sometimes during the school year, and it's so nice to come home on a Friday and your house is clean. Amy, thank you so much. Those will also be washed. The one smells like garlic. It had garlic. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, oh, and Tara, did you see my message? I'm sure your train, it's probably filled up, but I didn't get the message. I probably was out of that group because I didn't do the last one. But if you still need someone to sign up, I was going to look at it. Oh, you did? You're so sweet. Thank you so much. All right, cereal bowls, you guys. I have 4 left. 4 left. I have soup, ramen, jelly beans, and elf for $3. $3 starts running right now. Amy, I hope you were okay. Oh, half a dozen. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the bids. Soup, ramen, jelly beans, or elf. Those are the cereal bowls that I have left. Half a dozen. Which one would you like? Soup, ramen. Ramen, you got it. Thank you. Thank you. Let me take that cheese out of there and I will wash that one up. Kara, I appreciate you. I might have my granddaughter help me that night. She'll be here. All right, let's run. If anybody else, I have 3 of these left. 3 of them left. Soup, jelly beans, and elf. Let's run these together. You guys, a lot of the people that are in my show today, they are sellers. I consider them friends. If you are a seller here and you would like to put your emoji, do that. So if people are not following you, that they can. Please do that. Okay, soup, 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 soup. Nope, sorry guys. Cereal, cereal, cereal. All right, here we go. 3 left. 3 left. Buyer's choice. Running right now. Soup. Thank you so much. Soup, jelly beans, and elf. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Elf, jelly beans, or soup? Soup. You got it. I will wash that one out. That had my tomatoes in there, Amy. All right. You guys, after the show, I write everybody's name, what it is, and then I put it in the dishwasher. Hi, She Anderson. How are you? Welcome in. And I really appreciate Shep and Mama and Robin Lynn. Thank you for modding for me this morning. It really helps. When I'm cooking and doing about a million things, it really, really helps. So please, Robin Lynn 3266, you guys, we're getting this wonderful lady to 1K. She is just an absolute doll. She's been on some raid train. She's been trying to get her name out here. Let's get her to 1K. She's been working her tail off. So please follow and bookmark her future shows. And then Shop and Mama, when's your next show? Where are you? I don't know if I've ever caught your show. All right, 2 more cereal bowls. That's shame on me. All right, running jelly beans and elf. You're welcome, Robin Lynn. We're getting you there, girl. Oh, find with me. I don't know if I knew that. I mean, I'm sure you told me. Hi, Renee. All right, let's look at some more things. Let's see what you guys are up to, what you guys are looking for today. We went through the mugs, so check out the mugs if you want any of those. All right, you guys, I have these sellers. These are buyer's choice. They're only $15 starts with the wooden lid. Let me show you what I have. You did? Yay! I'm so happy, Renee. I love it. Where'd you find it? Okay, so we have your choice. Let's do some of these. So you have your choice of pasta seller with the wooden lid. Ooh, nice seal. You have your choice of coffee. Great seal. Okay, coffee. Rice, or pancake mix. I had somebody that contacted me about pancake mix and then was being very strange about it. So I was like, I'll just keep it. And they all have the Ray Dunn stamp. They all have really nice wood on them. Buyer's choice for the sellers. You guys, they are about 8.5 inches tall. They all go together. They all go together. You guys, the price is right. And it's buyer's choice for one of the sellers. Thank you so much. Pancake mix, pasta, coffee, or rice. Thank you so much for the bid. Heather, appreciate you. Welcome in, everybody. Heather, thank you so much. You unlocked a green M&M. You would like coffee. That is going to you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's somebody in this group that's going to find it, right? We all look out for each other. All right, rice, pasta, or pancake mix? Does anybody need those? Running right now. Running right now. Pasta, Heather says, I want it. Pasta, rice, or pancake mix is running. Heather, thank you so much. Pasta, look, I was holding it for you. Good grab on that one. Thank you. These are really nice. I love the sellers. And these, sometimes the wooden lids are a little bit beat up, but these are not. All right, two more. I have rice or pancake mix. Rice or pancake mix is running. Rice or pancake mix. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. I have one more giveaway for a recipe. Also, you can buy today's recipe in the Buy It Now. Heather, thank you so much. Look at that, rice. Thank you, thank you. And then let's do the last one, pancake mix. Pancake mix is running. Pancake mix. Pancake mix. Does anybody need it? That's so funny. This was the one that. All right, thank you. Thank you for looking. Heather, good grab on those. I'm so glad they're going to a good home. I have canisters coming out of my ears. You guys know how sometimes it's mugs. Right now, it's canisters for me. If you're looking for a canister, hi, Ripman, how are you? I mean, I have sets. I have big jumbos. It's just nonstop, you guys. But I guess that's a good problem to have, right? Let's do a couple small things. What about a honey pot? Does anybody need a little cute brand new honey pot? Honey pot, it has the little honey, I don't know what it's the honey dipper. Oh, let's see here. Chef and magician, awesome combo. Yes. That's amazing. And Noelle, I have not forgotten about our oh, sure. Do you want me to rerun the pancake mix? I will. All right, I'm gonna run the honey pot first. You guys, thanks for being here. Running. If anybody needs a little honey pot. Okay, great, Noelle. I think you're, I will contact you for sure because I have an idea as well. All right, I think rerun pancake mix. Rerun. The last one of the sellers here is running pancake mix. Thank you so much. Pancake mix. I mean, for the price, amazing. Hi, Carrie. Welcome in. Mother Junker, thank you so much. Thank you, Chef and Mama. You are amazing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you modding today for me and always supporting me. You're amazing. Mother Junker, how are you? You guys, the three, Mother Junker and Rebecca from Rebecca's Redone Deals, we are doing a cooking show the 12th of August. And we're doing summer side. So you guys follow that because I'm venturing out and I'm inviting cooking with friends. Also, if you are a seller and you would be interested in being invited to cooking with friends, send me a message. Send me a message. I'm trying to branch out of the cooking and conversation once in a while to invite my friends. But Mother Junker and Rebecca were so kind to kind of help me with the first go round to see if it is actually something that would, work. So thank you guys so much. Bookmark and follow that show. All right, last giveaway here is for a hard copy of today's soup recipe. It is running for one lucky winner. You guys, yes, I will send you a hard copy. And you guys, look, we made garden vegetable soup. It's really good. And as you know, the longer it simmers, the more flavor. It's really good. And I think it would be good with chicken in there as well. All right. Next, I'm going to run, I think these are cuties. I can't find a whole lot of information. I didn't look really hard. You guys, I've been doing a different way when I source. It is super time consuming if you're a seller to look up everything, look at the last sold date. And Zoe's Mod and Zoe's Treasures has helped me to look up the cost of goods based off of what I sell, how many items I purchase, and it has been life changing for me. Plus, I think I'm able to pass along really good deals for all of my supporters and buyers. So these are really cute, and I love the pots. I love it because you can put them together, but you can also put them separately. So you get Nest. I know at one time this had a tray, but I don't have the tray. You get Thrive, and they're very dimply. They're very cool. And you get Chirp. No chips, no cracks. The pots are in excellent condition. They're not like dirty, or I think probably someone used them for a display. I don't see any dirt. You get all three of them. You get Nest, you get Chirp, and you get, did I say Fly? Thrive. It says Fly. You guys, that's Thrive. And you get all three. All right, and we're gonna start those right now. If anybody would like the flower pots, thank you so much. Aren't they cool? Thrive, Chirp, and Nest. Very dimply, very cool. Really like them. Trade hand, good grab on those. I'm so happy that you're getting those. I absolutely love. Now, will you keep those together or would you separate them around your house if you don't mind me asking? I always like to know how people decorate. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Brandy. You guys, my name's Lori. Lori can chef. We did a cooking and conversation show where I made summer garden soup, and now I'm just sharing some of the wonderful Ray Dunn items that I have. So if you see anything in the shop, let me know. And if you're looking for something in particular, let me know as well. I might have it. Okay, we did the soup bowls. How about a wine craft? 7 inches tall, matte black. And I want to show you guys something. I showed it in a couple other shows, but you guys look at how cute this little, I buy a bunch of these because I like the decoration part of it. You could even leave it like this. For decoration, it's the matte black wine craft, or you can use it for what it's made for wine. 7 inches tall, matte black. And this was the conductor's choice in the raid train. And the conductor, Mother Junker and Rebecca. But it's super cool. I like to put florals in there. And if you don't want it to say wine, you can turn it around. Hi, Stephanie. How you doing, Raw? Hi, Dan. Welcome in. Okay. Thank y'all for looking at that one. All right. Let's see. What else? I have a new mug. If anybody would like it, it is a little bit pricier because it's brand new. I got a matte black For God Loved the World from John 3:16 inside. And look at the back. Matte black. This is a brand new find. I just purchased it yesterday. Who's gonna win the last recipe? Amy, congratulations. You're going to get the soup recipe from me. I know. I love it. I love it. And because, let's see, it's already in for 10, we're going to start it at 10 today. Okay. We're going to start it at 10. And, oh, that's not it. Sorry. Brand new mug. Brand new. It's running. For God so loved the world. Thank you so much, Retman. Look at the back of that. And then it has John 3:16. I thought it was gorgeous. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Retman, good grab on that one. Thank you so much. I had not seen that one before. I just like the simplicity of it, of the back. And you guys, I have another one. And for $10, you can't go wrong. It's running if anybody would like another one. For God so loved the world. There's the back, matte black, John 3:16. I know, I love it. This one looks, sometimes a little heavy handed, but it's so nice. Retman, I'm so glad you got that one. So cool. So cool. All right, you guys, I'm going to go grab a chubby canister if anybody would like them. Since we're rocking and rolling, let me go grab a couple of the chubbies and I will run some of those. Please check the shop if you're just coming in. If there's something in there you want to see, I didn't bring everything out here, but I can run into the room. Oh, Raid Hotel Lobby Posh Boutique. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, I have some mugs that I pulled out for a raid. Robin or Shopping Mama, would you please tag Hotel Lobby Posh Boutique? Thank you for the raid. You guys, my name's Lori and I am Lori Can Shop and I shop for Ray Dunn. Thank you, Robin. And I do cooking and conversation. I just made a summer vegetable soup, summer garden vegetable soup. The recipe is only $2. And then I do Ray Dunn restocks on the weekends. Let's do a couple dollar mugs in honor of Hotel Lobby Posh Boutique. Here we go. $1. Thank you so much. You could have picked anybody and you came in to raid me, and I really appreciate it. So we're going to do a dollar mug. Let's do it for $1. If I can get it in there fast enough. And here we go. All right, this one is Queen Bee. This is a steal of a deal. And we're going to run it for $1 in honor of, I love the name, it's running Queen Bee Hotel Lobby Posh Boutique. Hotel Lobby Posh Boutique. Thank you for the raid. Queen Bee running in your honor for $1. Thank you for the bid, you guys. Queen Bee is running, and who's going to get it? April. Good grab. Thank you so much. All right, let's do another one. Let's do another one. And tell us your next show. When is your next show? I love the name, Hotel Lobby Posh Boutique. And tell us what you sell. What about a plant lady? What about a plant lady? Let's do another one in honor of the raid. Here we go. Running right now, plant lady for $1. It's green, $1. Plant lady, super cute. Put a plant. Hey, you guys, look at this. Look at this, super cute. Oh my gosh. Steal of a deal for Amy. Amy, good grab on that one. Thank you so much. Yes, good grab. Let's see. Hotel Lobby Posh Boutique today at 4 p.m. Zanana Comfy Resort Wear Loungewear. All right, I'm going to see. Okay, let's check her out. Our curated boutique features styled comfort Zanana, risen, pole, easel, blue velvet, and more. Boho, denim, loungewear. I mean, you name it, she has it. 5.0 star reviews and 5.2K sold. All right, I'm going to bookmark today at 7 p.m. and tomorrow at 10. And we're already friends. Thank you so much for rating. I really appreciate you for bringing your friends. Thank you so much. All right, who won that? Amy did. All right, good grab, Amy. You're getting the plant lady. Nobody else wanted the plant lady mugs? Thank you guys for being here. All right. I finally remembered to grab some mugs for raids. And I'm so glad that I did. I have, I'm going to go grab a couple. Oh, good. Thank you, Hotel Lobby. I appreciate it. I was going to go grab some chubby canisters. I think I have them for a great price. I thought I had them in here. Let me look real quick. Oh, here they are. So I'm going to pin them. You guys, I'm going to pin them and I'm going to grab a couple and see buyer's choice. Let me grab a couple. They're heavy. All right, here I come. So you guys, I got 34 of these and I'm down to my last 6. These are amazing steals. So I'm going to do buyer's choice. I have Christmas treats, red and white. The seal on some of these is not super great, but for display or something sealed, they're amazing. And I might have some extra seals that I can change them. So buyer's choice, Christmas treats, Merry Christmas, or Believe. All right, these are heavy. They're the chubbies. It's about the size of my head. And they are 8.5 inches tall and 5 inches in diameter. And the price is right. Buyer's choice running right now. Buyer's choice, Believe, Christmas treats, or Merry Christmas. Does anybody need a red chubby? Thank you so much. Allie said, I do. Believe, Christmas treats, or Merry Christmas. Allie Graham, thank you. First purchase. You guys put some candy in the chat. Thank you for shopping with Lori Can Shop. M&M for you. The M&M guy came out in your honor. All right, so a couple questions, Allie. Would you like Believe Christmas treats or Merry Christmas? And would you like plain or peanut M&Ms with your first purchase? Thank you guys for the candy in the chat. What'd you like, Allie? And tell me if you want to see them again. I can show you. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas and peanuts. There you go. Look at that. And this one has a little red ribbon. Do you like the ribbon? Because I would put that right in the canister. It's kind of cool. It's like dew. Thank you, Allie. That one has a great seal. All right. What did I do with my sticky notes? All right, there they are. You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate your first purchase. All right. Merry Christmas is gone. I think that was my last Merry Christmas. Right, let's do that. All right. I'm going to go grab another one. Oops. All right. Put that in there. All right. I'm going to grab another one. So you have a choice of 3. So we have Believe Christmas treats. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Let's run it. So Believe Christmas treats or Santa's cookies. Buyer's choice. Here we go. 8.5 by 5. Buyer's choice running right now. Santa's cookies, Believe, or Christmas treats. Thank you so much for your bids. Red cookie jar, the jumbo, the chubby. Thank you so much. These are a great deal. Half a dozen. Thank you so much. I know, me too. Hi, Cat Ben. How are you? Which one would you like? Half a dozen. Santa's cookies. Let me show you. Believe or Christmas treats. Christmas treats. You got it. And I will check and see if I have another stop like seal for you. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. That goes to half a dozen. Thank you so much. All right, let me go grab another one. All right, we have Believe, we have Santa's cookies. All right. Here is a different one. Here is Ho Ho Ho. All right, we're adding Ho 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 to the mix. Ho Ho Ho, Believe, or Santa's cookies, buyer's choice, running right now. Who needs a jumbo cookie jar for Christmas? These are amazing. Hi, Song of Time. Thank you so much. Ho, ho, ho. Believe or Santa's cookies. These are the big boys, and they're amazing. AH, thank you, my friend. Which one would you like? Ho, ho, ho. Believe or Santa's cookies. You guys, if you're just popping in, this is Cooking and Conversation. We cooked a summer garden salad, and now we're just selling some Ray Dunn. Believe. You got it. Thank you. That's a good one. Okay. All right, let me go grab another one. All right, we have left Ho Ho Ho, Santa's cookies, and I think I have Christmas treats. All right. All right, another Christmas treats. Another Christmas treats. So buyer's choice. Christmas treats, ho ho ho, or Santa's cookies. For the jumbo canister, 8.5 by 5 inches in diameter. It's the big boy and it's running. Christmas treats, red and white. Red and white Christmas treats, ho ho ho, or Santa's cookies. All right. Anybody else will do. Let me know if you guys want to see any more of those. I'm down to the last few. I have one more that I can offer you. I'll be right back. One more. All right, this one could be anytime. Let's throw cookies in the mix. Cookies is white. That's with the black, your traditional Ray Dunn. So your choice of cookies, Christmas treats, ho ho ho, or Santa's cookies. Buyer's choice. Running right now. Who wants a cookies? Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Lily and Flamingo. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rittman. Cookies, Christmas treats, Santa's cookies, or ho, ho, ho. Rittman, thank you so much. Which one would you like? Let me know if you want to see them again. I can show you. Cookies, I thought so. Thank you. All right, one more time. We'll run it. Christmas treats, Santa's cookies, ho, ho, ho. One more time. Last call for the chubbies. Last call. Running right now. Last call for the chubbies. $15 is a steal, you guys. Christmas treats. They're heavy. They're like 3 to 4 pounds. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I mean, like I said, I had canisters for days. Canisters for days. All right, this one's not as big. Would anyone like a granola canister? This one, granola is it's 7 inches tall and 5 inches in diameter. Not as chubby though, a little bit skinnier. Does anybody need granola? And let me just change this up a little bit just so it says what it is. This one is granola. I just like your invoices to read correctly. All right. And you guys, please check the shop and let me know, are there any last minute things that you would like to see, especially if you're at free shipping? All right, here we go. Granola is running. If anybody needs a granola canister, really nice, great seal, great on your counter when people come over. I do not, Allie, I do not have any egg holders. I did a couple weeks ago and they sell like crazy. Thank you for looking at those, you guys. Anything else that you guys are looking for that I could run for you? I think I've shown almost everything in the shop. Oh, I do have a couple. Let me show the last birdhouses and then we will call it a wrap. Last week, somebody asked for birdhouses, so I put some in there. All right, this one's super cute. It is, you don't see a lot of the lucky or the green birdhouses. This one is for St. Patrick's Day and it has the shamrock on the back. It's still with the tags. Lucky birdhouse is running right now. Lucky. I am 40% Irish and Scottish blend. Lucky. Brand new. Lucky is running. Alrighty. Okay, just a couple more. You guys, this one I put only for $10. If you need something for display, if you look here, the paint is very light. there. So Mary is only $10 because it has that little call out. The handle is very light with paint. Running right now, if anybody needs something for their Christmas displays, Mary Birdhouse. Thank you, Allie. I'm so glad that I had something else. Again, just light there, but for $10. And if somebody's looking that close at your stuff, thank you for the bids, you guys. If somebody's looking that close, hello. Yes, I know. Like you want to get, I always think about that when I purchase things. Thank you so much. That's a good deal on this one. Allie Graham, thank you so much. Good grab. Again, it just has that light red there, but you could even wrap a Christmas ribbon around there and no one would see it. Thank you so much. Okay, that's not good then. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I have a couple more birdhouses. Okay, there's that. Here is another Christmas one. This is your traditional Ray Dunn, but it has the red lettering. Oh, my dogs don't care. That's cute. This is Ho 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 with the red lettering. It has a really cute black and red ribbon. Ho Ho Ho. This one is brand new with the tags. You guys at the stores, these are $19.99. It's running right now. Ho Ho Ho. Cute addition to your Christmas decorations. And this is a nice size. Ho Ho Ho. Ho 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 is running. All right, last one that I have is an oldie but goodie. If we have anybody, this is an OG, you guys. It just has the magenta stamp. It does not have the Ray Dunn. This is Fly with the nest. It did not have a ribbon. And you guys, I just threw that plastic ribbon on there because I was looking for something quick this morning. This is an OG Fly with magenta. If you like the OGs, it's running right now. Fly. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you, Kat. I'm so glad you came back. I was in a show and I heard your name this morning. Were you in the J. Taylor 6? I think that's where I heard your name. Yes, yeah. And then you came in. I'm so appreciative. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, you guys, I think that's it. I've been on since about 10:15. I made soup. You guys check me out every week. This show, we cook. And then I sell Ray Dunn. It is my most favorite show right now. I absolutely love it. And then I'm incorporating cooking with friends in the next couple of weeks. So thank you so much. You guys stay on this Ray, or I was going to say train. This is not a Ray train. Stay in here and let's go see if we can find somebody to raid. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you. If you enjoyed the show, please bookmark future shows. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you. You guys, thank you, Allie. I'm so glad you came in. And let's put Candy in the chat. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Have a lovely day. Thank you, guys. I have been going into D Archivist. I love her show. And you know what? Let me see. Is there anybody else that we should go into? I thought about going in. Let's go into the J. Taylor. It's a big show, but I usually go to smaller sellers. Let's see what happens because that's where Cat Ben was. So let's go see J. Taylor 6. They're having a huge giveaway show. Maybe you guys can win something. Thank you guys so much.